Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Here's the first spread, Aries, the Beware spread. We have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Here's what you should be aware of. There's going to be a message coming in, or some sort of a communication, or you will find out about this somehow, that something is coming to an end, or already came to an end, and you'll be facing a choice, whether to continue fighting for it, or fight for it, or to let it go. Okay, that's what I see here. The Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of an abrupt ending. Something is coming to an abrupt ending. Alright, the Page of Swords, clarifying it, is most likely a message or some kind of communication that's coming your way. Or perhaps you will find out yourself, because the Page of Swords is a card of a communication, a message, but at the same time it's a card of spying or doing some kind of a research, keeping tabs on something or someone. So you will either hear about this, it could be a direct communication, or you may find out about this because you are doing your research, or you are keeping an eye on this person or this situation. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups following that, clarified by the Eight of Wands. So the Seven of Cups, it could be you sitting in front of a computer screen or in front of your phone or tablet, then that's how you may find out about this, that's how you may come across this, or most likely it's an indicator that you will have a choice to make. The Seven of Cups is a card of a multiple choice. It's also a card of unclarity, uncertainty, and I think this is where I'm picking up that you will have a choice whether you want to fight for this or continue fighting for this, or to let it go, or basically what you want to do with this. The Eight of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Cups, is another communication card, just like the Page of Swords. Or you'll be facing a choice as to how to respond to this, right? Do you want to continue fighting for it, or fight for it, or let it go, or what do you want to do about this? The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is also a very decisive energy, just like the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. The Ace of Swords is it's the sword that comes in and clarifies things. It's somebody who has the luxury or the potential to say this is how it's gonna be. Right? The Ace of Swords comes in and you can either cut this out of your life, or you can continue fighting for this. It's up to you how you're going to use this Ace of Swords. That's what I'm trying to say. Right at the end, we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. The Two of Swords, again, a card of a crossroads. It's a card of a choice. You're the Queen of Wands, clarifying it. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And the Seven of Wands, clarifying that, is a card of somebody who is on defense. So that's one of the options. That's how I see it. The Seven of Wands, you can continue fighting it for it, continue standing your ground for it, or start standing your ground for it, or just try to push your agenda through. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice spread for you, Aries. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Six of Swords, the Fool, the Emperor, and the World on the bottom of the deck. Well, both the Fool and the Emperor cards are your major arcana cards, Aries. Okay, and judging by what I see here, the advice for you is to let it go and move on. You can do whatever you want, but that's the advice. The World on the bottom of the deck is a card of an ending, right? But the thing about the World card, this is my happy end card. Perhaps you're not seeing it right now. You don't realize it right now. But whatever it is that's coming to an end, perhaps for some of you, should have ended a long time ago. Perhaps you supported it. You just kept feeding into this. You just kept running with this. Right? But I think it's time for you to let it go. And I think in the future, if you are to let it go now, you'll see that it was good. It was for your own good to let it go. That's the thing about the World card. Right? The World is also a card of travel. someplace remote. The first card that came out is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is literally a card of moving on, moving from point A to point B. And again, with the Six of Swords, it's a card of an improvement. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calm waters. The Six of Swords always makes things better. Then we have the Fool and the Emperor. Like I said, both of those two cards are your cards. Both of them are your major arcana cards. And the Fool could also be interpreted as a card of letting something go, liberating yourself. Again, I think in the future you'll realize that it was for your own good to let it go, because now you're free to do other things. Now you've got other things you can take care of or start. Right? The Emperor right next to that, that's you. That's definitely you. That is your major arcana card. Alright, so yeah, that's the advice for you, Aries. And we're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Aries. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus on the table. This looks so good, Aries, I did not even want to mess with it by clarifying anything. It really does. Look at this. The 3 cards we have on the table are the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Hierophant, right? All 3 of them are major arcana cards, right? And we also have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I usually go with a king or a queen, or one or both, if one or both shows up, right? So you've got this King of Cups, who could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not a water sign, this is still somebody who is very mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. And you've got something amazing coming up when it comes to this particular person, right? The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sag you're dealing, but the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Sun in the middle could be a Leo you're dealing, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, it's also a card of clarity. But besides that, again, it's the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun card, we always feel joyful, we always feel loved, we always feel like we've won, and we always feel like we're on top of the world. The Hierophant right next to the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing, but it is a card of a, you know, something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Okay, so you can interpret this however you want, but this together, all of this looks just awesome. It looks amazing, right? The happiest card in the deck, the Wheel of Fortune is here. For some of you, it could be like a fortunate turn of events, right? And the Hierophant is here as well. Yeah, that's just marriage right there. And since it's the next thing that will happen to you, that will at least put a smile on your face. So I think if this is a new person coming into your life, then it will unfold, it will move forward really, really quickly. The Wheel of Fortune is a pretty speedy card, by the way. Right? For some of you, you could be meeting this person on the roads, or at some kind of a dealership, or at a car service station, I don't know. But this is just awesome. It really is. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing the rest of the month.